The Miami Heat. The Miami Heat. Oh man. So something something that's weird and was funny about the Miami Heat is the fact that even through out there various injuries or guys just missing times for various reasons, they for some reason they always just find guys from out of nowhere and are always able to be competitive and win games. I think a quote that Doc Rivers came out with is a quote of like he don't understand where they find these players, but it makes him mad. And I agree because they found the most randomest guys, and then for some reason it just works for them. And then you can see from the standings, even though the guys like Lowry and Butler and Bam have missed time, they still top 4 or 5 in the East right now. Um, but some I was curious about because I know that Miami is in a boat where they really don't have too many assets to trade come to trade deadline. But I was still really curious and explore some options who they could possibly get come that time. But yeah, if you a Heat fan or if you just love Heat content, or if you're an NBA fan, just love NBA content, hit that like button, smash that like button, and subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. But well, yeah, I'm gonna get into it. So my dream target for the Heat, that I came up with, is a guy in Dorian Finney-Smith. Now, like I said, with limited draft picks and salary, don't expect Heat to pull off any big moves at the deadline. I think the road they gonna go is targeting more rotation players on affordable contracts who can defend or hit threes, and it seems most reasonable. Finney Smith, he's making $4 million on an expiring deal. He can play any forward position off the bench, and getting him now would allow the Heat to go over the cap would allow the Heat to go over the cap to resign him this offseason. Dorian Finney-Smith is like I said, a versatile guy. He fits this Miami Heat team as far as the way they like to play, as far as guys who could defend and shoot threes. And he's affordable and now, but like I said, you probably will have to go. They probably will have to go over the cap to sign him. But is it worth it? And getting a guy like Dorian Finney-Smith to add to this team? Who knows? I'm glad I don't make those type decisions. But a more realistic target for the Heat will be a guy in Torrey Craig. Craig is in his first season off a reasonable 2-year, $10 million contract. And like Finney-Smith, he's 6'7", a versatile defender who would improve they bench. Craig is not he's not a great 3-point shooter, shooting only 30.9% this season, 32.7% for his career. But for me, it wouldn't cost as much in a trade. Getting a guy like this. We all know that Indiana is already doing a fire sale. So why wouldn't a guy like Torrey Craig be available? Where you probably wouldn't have to give up too much of you on the Heat. Probably, I don't know, a second rounder or something like that. And he's a guy like Finney-Smith who's versatile, to play pretty much any position, and it fits into that Heat culture. And as you can see the trend, like these are guys who I feel like are just affordable for the Heat. And like I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to get the likes of like the Jeremy Grants of the world or the Harrison Barnes, just because you guys just don't have the assets for it. But these guys that I have listed, I feel like are targets who are probably more in your price range. Now, sneaky target for the Heat, and a target that I wouldn't be surprised, but it's still sneaky, is a guy in Paul Millsap. Now, as we know, Millsap and the Nets have agreed to part ways. Now, Millsap can still defend. He hits his shots in spurts, and will bring 129 games worth of playoff experience to the Heat. He's another guy that just fits y'all culture as far as just tough-nosed guys. A guy who's tough. You already got that guy in PJ Tucker and likes of Butler and Lowry, Bam, like a whole bunch of just tough guys. And and Paul Millsap fits that mold and fits that culture. And he's a guy that's possibly going to be, bought out by the Nets. Bought out by the Nets if the Nets can make a trade. And if he's bought out, I mean, the Heat should be, calling Millsap right away to join their team and add even more depth to their roster. But yeah, those are some of my three targets I had in mind. Now, if you're a Heat fan, leave in the comments who you would love to see the Heat go after. If I missed something or missed any players. But yeah, if you're a Heat fan, man, hit the like button, comment underneath, and subscribe to on the channel. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. We out.